What's up, people? I know I'm very late tonight. Couldn't help it. Could not help it, man. But let's get this party started. As the title would imply, talking to you, the playback crew, right now, pretty much. As the title would imply, the Necropolis Prep continues. Yesterday was level up, so that means, of course, today, following the law of La means that it is arena wins. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct. So arena wins, that means arena is not only going to provide units, but it's also going to provide the 22-hour revive and potion and all that stuff. So that's the name of the game. We got to go hit the apothecary first, of course. And let's get this party started, eh? Dude, we almost had ourselves a double. Almost had ourselves a double that we've had before in the past. But no, today's just a single. James up, thank you very much for the buck, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. We got Eliza in here with the buck as well. That was almost the double, saying too slow today. Just a bit too slow. But dude, thank you very much for the buck nonetheless, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, James, thank you very much. No message, but I appreciate the buck. Thank you, dude. When is Necropolis coming? Technically 3.5 days. 3.5 days is when Necropolis hits. It's going to be the 15th, but it's going to be the morning of the 15th, Pacific time. Roughly, like, if you don't want to worry about time zones, it's about 12, like, 3 24-hour periods plus 12 hours from now. That's pretty much when it's going to open up. We don't know the exact minute, but we know it's going to be sometime around 9:30 to 10 a.m. Pacific time. I imagine they'll kind of... I don't know if it's going to be like a rollout sort of thing where maybe it doesn't hit everyone at the exact same time, or people are going to be restarting their game, because I'm sure people are going to have their streams fired up early, all that good stuff. But yeah, right now it is 9:42 p.m. Pacific, so roughly 12 hours and then 3 full days. Hey there, hi there, oh there, Star, what up? Afternoon BG, what up, Sanskrit? Who's the first one in here? First one in here was Alex. Alex TZR 2005. TZR. Is that like a car? Alex TZR? Or is that just... maybe that stands for something else. Either way, what up? Here for the party. Oh, yes, party time. We gonna party. Where do you farm revives? What is your solo score? When is the new account challenge? What time is it for you? These are questions that no one has answers for, really. All right, let me do this. There we go. I'm at exactly 100 in Battlegrounds, and I think I'm not going to be moving from there. Yeah, I mean, there's no shot for me. It's, I've already resigned to not be getting the final milestones there. I'm okay with it too. Sucks to be missing out on stuff, but what are you gonna do, man? There'll be more stuff. There'll be plenty more stuff. Saturday joke night stream, hell yeah. Wilson, come on, dude. Why do you gotta come in here with that? Bring down the whole damn stream, man, I tell you. Ooh, let me see. I think I... Oh my god, I died? Son of a... to my surprise, I thought for sure at rank 4, Diablo got through there 100% of the time. But he actually has died a few times on me. He does make it through quite a bit, but... alright, Apothecary. Let's start here first. Let's do this. Okay, we're going up first. Sup, BG? Yo, Henach, what's your plans for Necropolis? You plan on hopping in there relatively soon post-release? Or what's going on? Whom to rank 2? Vision Arcus, Sandman, Dragon Man. Let's do a poll. I I mean, I know who I would go with, but I have a feeling they might come in last even. I don't know. Let's see. Who to rank to, or I was like saying, instead of who to rank to, which 7-star to rank to, just to be clear. Okay, the options were Vision, AA, Urkis, Sandy Man, Dragon Man. Okay. The poll is now live. I've spent close to 4K Elder Marks today because of this BS meta and bad draft RNG, and I regret it. I'm still 30K away from final milestones. Does it end today? Because 30K away is not bad. You're almost there, but I didn't happen to see. Let me back out. Let me see when the last. Oh man, I hope today is not the last day for you. Big spender. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I just realized something. I never spent like the treats. The stuff is still here though, I'm guessing, right? If these events are here. Okay. I need to do that. I really need to do that. Okay, so we got 3 days left on it. I'm assuming that matches up with the season. I need to go check the candy store after this. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Okay. Let's see the results of the poll. I'm gonna shut it on down. Still early in the stream, so the results may have varied if we waited for more people to get in here. But Sandman wins it with 50%, Dragon Man 35%, Arcus 14%. I was correct. I would go with the champ that came in last. I like Arcus. I don't think he's the most powerful champ by any stretch, especially in the cosmic class that's extremely stacked. So you'd be giving him rank up resources that would potentially be going to 5-star cosmics that would probably be stronger, probably be more beneficial, at least for right now. That said, it looks like you're using a rank up gem, so maybe not the case in this instance, but just in general when talking about cosmic 7-stars. And yeah, that's who I'd be going with. But yeah, Sandman did get buffed. I don't know exactly how good he is. I didn't play him pre-buff, and I didn't play him post-buff either. BG, do you think the 1K unit deal from completing Event Quest Thronebreaker is a good deal for Necropolis? Doug, I think it's a good deal if you need the 30% boosts. If you need the 30% boosts, I would say yes. Then the deal is pretty solid. Actually, let's go take a look at it one more time. I think even without the boosts, it might be really solid. But let me see. So this was the offer once again. Actually, well, yeah, okay, here we go. Slightly larger for you guys. Hang on, actually, before we do that, dang, no revive. Okay, so it's 1,000 units, right? Does this one have like revives in it too or something? But anyway, it's 1,000 units, right? So let's think about what you could spend 1,000 units on at like the full retail price from just spending units in this game. You can get revives that cost 40 units a pop, and oh my god, I did 1,000 times 40 instead of 1,000 divided by 40. I don't need a calculator for this anyway. It's 25. 25 is the answer. That is the number of revives they can get for 1,000 units. So here we've got 5, 10, and then it kind of depends on what you consider these to be. I feel like you can get at least 2 like champs revived out of these. So I'd say like at a minimum we can count this as 20 for the team revives. So yeah, we're talking like at an absolute minimum, I'd say 30 revives in this pack, just counting revives. Then the energy refills, if you could utilize that energy, great. The champion boosts are huge, and on all these potions as well. So yeah, I would say it's a very strong offer if you're looking to do Necropolis. If you're looking to stretch, like, if it weren't for the titles, which, if you don't mind spending a bit, you can get the next progression title by doing a single clear of Necropolis and buying stuff in the Cyber Weekend store, according to Kabam Crashed. But if you're trying to get through Necropolis like 100% free to play and stuff, or just trying to get through 100%, and you're not really concerned about the title, or you're able to get the title through that way, it might be a good idea to like take the month to like build up your resources from the Apothecary and the 22-hour solo event, and then get the 1k unit offer, and then use all that stuff to do a path, and then wait till next month and do the exact same thing, the next monthly event quest. Boom, another 1,000 units. Like, that's a decent approach to it, I would say. There might be better... I mean, there are better ways to do it, depending on, like, if you want to go really fast or something, right? But, or if you're trying to, like, you really just don't even want to spend the 1,000 units or something. But, I'd say it's a good approach. Solid approach, at least. That would fit some people. Odin, thank you for the 5, saying was waiting for Neck to do any rank ups or ascensions, then went and ranked 5 and ascended Kate anyways, no regrets. Well, Kate might be really good for the content, right? Her damage numbers are bonkers. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if anyone's been speculating that she's good for Necropolis. I think MSD might have said something about her. Like, I know MSD has done some crazy things with her in the Abyss, so I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up being a strong Necropolis champ as well. Grats on the rank up and ascension. Never satisfied, thank you very much for the 5, saying, hey BG, enjoy your streams. Oh, thank you. My son's birthday is in 12 minutes. Can you give a shout out? His name is Alexander. Yes. Shout out and happy birthday to Alexander. Is there a typo there? Is that Alexander or is that Alisander? Because I've never seen it spelled that way. But perhaps that's actually it. Which is cool. Let me know so we make sure we get this right. Might have just been a typo. Might not. Like I said, cool name either way. I don't spend any units in Necropolis. That's gonna be my goal, at least. Or I hope I don't. Okay, Red Dog, same. Same, of course. Alessander, okay, cool. I like that it's that's unique. Happy birthday to Alessander. That's awesome. Happy birthday to you. I'm never satisfied. Thank you so much. That's so cool that both of you are, watching the stream here. That's awesome. I love seeing stuff like that. I always talk about how, like, how important the community is, right? But whenever I say community, really I'm thinking of like a dozen different communities, because there's like the whole entire community, right? Then you have like stream communities, then you have like alliance communities, then you have like your own individual battle group within the alliance. But then one of my favorites is like, father, son, or, whatever, mother, son, mother, daughter, whatever it is, like that, like families that play games together is super cool. So that's awesome. Yeah, I hope you have a great birthday. That name is the origin of my surname. Oh, Sanskrit, really? Interesting. Okay. Cool. All right, let me see here. Arena. Yeah, it's time to hit the arena. Let's do it. I'll get the last of the milestones from this arena too, which will be nice. It's been a while since I got all the milestones out of any arena, and then I can move on to the next. Alright, boo you, bald man. Boo you, all the hell you don't love us. What the heck, Messiah? Come on, the game will return soon enough. You just gotta have a little bit of patience, man. Hashtag Godmod, hashtag BG hates all caps, hashtag beta in China. I will curse you out in court. Well, I don't know if the courts would like that very much. Hashtag justice for Sai, that's Simon. On hashtag, is that okay? Let's play the damn game. Soon! I'll bring it back soon. Oh, Candy Store. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, man. J-Dog, thank you very much for the reminder. A couple of you reminded me. Thank you, guys. Kind of not fun that Necropolis and Cyber Weekend are back-to-back. A lot of units are about to be spent. I think it's very fun that it's lining up that way, honestly. A lot of units about to be spent for sure, but like, in my opinion, this is perfect timing. Because one, it gives you... If you spend, or I mean, even if you don't spend, it gives you a way to potentially get some new champions or newly ranked up champions, and a very clear objective of like this massive new piece of content to conquer. And then two, it even makes you think: should you spend the units on the offers, or should you spend the units on the content? And I like having to sort of make that sort of decision. I know not everyone would like to make that decision. Sometimes when I'm playing games, I kind of just want to like go on autopilot, kind of shut my brain down a little bit and just relax and not even have to think. But other times, no, man, that's exactly what I'm looking for, is to have to make these types of difficult decisions. So yeah, I'm stoked for the timing of it all, actually. By the way, so we don't know the offers yet, and we don't know how difficult it's gonna be to get through Necropolis yet, but just to kind of get ahead of those questions of like, what should I do? Should I, get these offers, or should I spend the units in the content? My general take on that, and this could change based on the offers, but my general take is you're gonna have more fun upgrading your roster before doing the content. It'll make the journey through Necropolis that much more fun, even if it sets you back on completing it a little bit. But of course, it's gonna vary for everybody. Everyone's gonna have their own approach and what they find to be most fun. But I usually go with the side of like, upgrade the roster first, then do the content, rather than just powering through content with resources that you could have spent to first upgrade the roster, So yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and check out this candy store. Guys, we got 3 days left on it. Yeah, I don't need to look at this yet. No, I really should. Let me check something else too. I don't know if I got any more. No, I didn't get any more of those shards. Not yet, at least. Maybe from the store here, we'll see. I'll pass on the Valiant Christmas gift in December. I'm probably gonna have to too. Rather slowly piece away at Necropolis. So here's the thing. I think I kind of want to take my time with it as well, except I want the Deathless piece, and depending on when that Deathless piece comes out, gonna need to get that title. I don't need it before Christmas. That's I've kind of already determined that's probably not possible. But yeah. You'd forget to do it in 3 days, Dingus? Star? Maybe. Hashtag NecroWen. Abby Doe, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. You said that months ago. Flow through, is it a follow through? Don't make me show up. I'm not far, and I know where you are, you mofo. Give the people what they want. Hashtag butt stuff edition number 2 incoming. No. No. Simon said he retired from making videos. He didn't actually say that, but I'm just wishful thinking. You know, that's all it is. Brian, Tara, sup? Brian, I've returned. Tara, well, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh my goodness. I love seeing old people, old as in like old, played this game years ago, old. I love seeing people come back. It always makes me hope to like for the day that like Joel and Cade come back, you know. Oh man. Shout out to those guys wherever they are. Okay. Hold on. Odin, thank you very much. Or the 5 saying, also opened my incursion crystal yesterday. Boom, Ronin. Oh, dude. Oh, the worst one. Sad to open a basic to clear that taste from my mouth. Pulled Falcon, less bad for sure. Yeah, Falcon's solid. I'd say Falcon's a solid pull. Falcon, he's never like the most exciting champ. But like, I wouldn't mind having Falcon. Especially, like, if you can get him awakened. Even just like the first awakening on him, you know? Super solid. So yeah. Oh, sure, us newer bald streamers aren't enough for you, huh? I see how it is. What? Okay. Let me see here, though. Odin, dude, thank you very much for the 5. Sorry for the bum luck on that, Ronin. How do I spend these resources, you guys? What do we have here? We have selectors for tier 6. I guess I should take those. These 6-star 6 stones, they seem kind of cheap. 100 a pop. I'll probably get all these. The generics, I'll probably get those too. The 7-star shards. I mean, I think I have to get these. They're pretty pricey, but it's 1,000 7-star shards, so probably gonna take that. Just kind of perusing things a little bit here before I actually lock in my purchases. Okay, I see. It gets more expensive for the different titles now. Okay. Well, let's start buying stuff. I'm not gonna be super crazy about trying to completely fully optimize things here. I'm just gonna start grabbing stuff. So, let's start out with the 7-star shards. Skip the relic stuff. Yeah, is the relic stuff too expensive in this store? Frags, shards, sig stones. You can get pretty much everything. Okay. Well, can I with the stuff that I have? Yeah, I would like to get some of these crystals. That's for sure. Definitely gonna get the cheaper of the sigs. We'll do that next. Yeah, I'll pick up both of these. And let's see. So I'm not going to choose Cosmic. I think I dumped these into skill, maybe. Do I have any science champs that I want to rank up? Maybe I do. I'm so far from science. Like, skill, I'm not that far from. So maybe I don't. Maybe I don't go with any of these 3 since I have 3 catalysts there. I mean, mutant kind of makes more sense than science, I guess. It's just that I have that science rank up gem, and I'll grab mutant, I guess. Let's do that. Brian, I hate to sound like Hector back in the day. Shout out to Hector, by the way. Wow. Just immediately throwing shade Hector's way unnecessarily. You could have, whatever you're about to say, you could have said completely without that. Let me see. I hate to sound like Hector back in the day. Shout out to Hector, by the way. But did you see my vid today by any chance? Oh, I see why you're saying that now. Okay. Shout out to Hector. The thing is, Abdo, I watch all of your videos because I'm your biggest fan. So of course I watched the video that you posted today. Did you do that makeup yourself? Because I actually did. I don't watch all of your videos. I'm sorry to say. That's fine though. Nobody watches everybody's every single piece of content everybody makes, right? But I did watch the video though. Did you do the makeup yourself? I also hadn't seen the clip yet until I watched it of Mike kicking you. It was like some stop animation kind of kick, which I thought was great. All right. What am I doing here though? Let's grab these 6 stones next, I would say. What else am I getting? Yeah, I guess I should grab tier 5 selectors. These are kind of cheap. Do I need them? Screw it, I'll pick them up. Dang, you could hold 15 of these things, dude. Is this new that you could hold 15? Have I just never paid attention? That's ridiculous. Alright. I see the couple super chats there, like 3 or 4 of them. I'm gonna read those in just a moment, you guys. I just want to get away from this screen. So I'm just buying up the store real quick. Yeah, I guess I'll load up on all these too. I guess, yeah, you guys weren't kidding. You can pretty much buy everything for the most part. Kind of getting a lot here, it feels. Even these, I guess, are worth it. No, it's new. Okay. Yes, inventory was increased this update. Okay. Sometimes think I don't pay attention enough. It's like I didn't know how long that was a thing, but I'm happy to hear that that was new. Okay. Yeah, that relic stuff down there is pretty expensive. Is there no reason to grab this? I think I'm gonna take it. He said skip relic stuff, but I've got more stuff to spend, so might as well. Yeah, we'll go with science. Keep getting more of this. Do I really skip all of this? Because I'm just still buying it without thinking at this point. Grab these. Anything else? Oh, I didn't see these shards down here. Dang, I would have actually picked up. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to get all these shards now. Whoops. It's alright. And then I've got a tiny bit left. 850. What could I get for 850? These stores, they feel like being at a carnival or boardwalk where maybe I'll grab this. Grab this stuff. I even need this? Sure. Sure, why not? Where you buy all the cool stuff, and then you're like, how many army men can I get for the 14 tickets that I have left over? Okay, that's good. I'm out of here. We got all the stuff. As much as I could, at least. Okay. You'll love the store this month. Just 4 things. I do like the sound of that, actually. Okay. Let me see here. Let me get caught up on these super chats now that we figured out the store. Seth, thank you very much for the 2 saying tweet. Something happened the other day. What happened the other day? Seth. Whoa! What the hell is this, man? What the? 6 crystals? 2 7-stars, including... Wow! Dude. Hot damn. That's insane. Like, not only is it insane to get new champ here, but like Wong might also be good for Necropolis, perhaps. What the hell, man? Seth, that's insane, dude. Congratulations. Jackpot, man. Chody XD, thank you for the buck, saying, yo, BG. Is that BG? That must be BG. Hope you're having a good day. It's 7 a.m. for me, but you gotta watch the guy from contestchampion.com when you can. My goodness. Had my driver's test yesterday. Had 107 out of 108 points needed. Don't want to even talk about it. If you can, a Twitter check. Wait. Oh, I see. Oh, dude, I was like, what? You only got 1 point off. I see what you're saying. You needed 108 points, but you got 107. Dang, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Damn. So sorry to hear that. You'll take it again. You'll do fine. But yeah, that is a little annoying. All right, let me see here. Yo, BG, what do you think about my progression since I have been playing only since February? I am mostly free to play. Only bought the pass for Morb and buy the sigil to make Arena bearable. And also a little peek at the stash and my MVP for Necropolis. Peep the units. Let's see how you're doing unit-wise. Dude, 25,000. That's awesome. Yeah, you got a full-looking stash here. Love it. Awesome. Shuri, this is maybe about to be my MVP as well. Yours is Awakened. Very nice. Yeah, I'm about to take mine to rank 2. Awesome, dude. This is the crit damage one? Is this the crit damage one? It's green, but in the shield is like the crit damage icon. Or what icon is that for stat focus? Because I don't think she needs more. This isn't block proficiency, is it? Because I don't think she would need more block proficiency. Let's hope Shuri is good in there. Let's hope, dude, because that's gonna be my ticket if she is. No, roster's looking great though, man. Yeah, roster's looking real nice. Got that ascended abs, man, with a fresh looking bald cap. That is block proficiency. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that she needs block proficiency. I would maybe tweak that, because her block proficiency is already through the roof. Hit the diminishing returns there pretty hard. I would maybe try crit damage. I would think that would be good for her. I think that's what I'm using at least. Let me go check that right now. Some of my stat focuses, I haven't even really messed with them all that much. But Shuri, let's see. Okay, yeah, I did give her the crit damage. Because she has like the guaranteed crits. So if you just give her that crit damage, boost her up a little bit. But yeah, personal preference, of course. That's the whole idea behind stat focus. You do what you want. Great looking roster, though. All right, Alexander David Kistan. Oh, is that right? Thank you very much for. Looks like you sent over 2 different super chats. Thank you for the 14 czars. Saying, guys, under which section will I find willpower? You also said thanks. Looks like Sanskrit answered. Looks like Josh also answered. Yeah. That's it looks like you already found it, but yeah, willpower right here. There's if you're new to the mastery system in general, or just kind of want an overview of some of the better masteries to pick up earlier on in your progression, I have a video. It's beginner and intermediate masteries. Takes you through all the stuff that's kind of essential. Made it a while ago, but masteries have not changed in a while, so it's still totally relevant. Also, on Aunt May, there's also this mastery builder that I don't know if the way I imagine Aunt May is that most people just go here. Maybe some people go here as well if you're interested in like prestige, you know. But I imagine some of these get pretty underutilized, including the mastery builder. And this will show you if I reset here and stuff. It even shows you like what it costs to unlock. So if you look at willpower here, the first one to unlock costs 2 carbonadium cores, and then 1 carbonadium core for the other 2 ranks. So in total, 4 carbonadium cores, you know? And then if you're picking up other things, it would just keep adding it to the list. Let me see if you had something else too, though, because you did send over 2 super chats. Don't have willpower, thanks, guys. Hey BG, what mastery should I focus on? Oh, yeah, okay. So definitely check out the video that I was referencing. Beginner and intermediate masteries. Just type that into YouTube. You could type it in on my channel, beginner and intermediate masteries, or just directly into YouTube, MCOC, beginner and intermediate masteries, and you'll see my video. And yeah, highly recommended. You also said I pulled 5-star Fat Man. He's good, right? Yes. Yeah, Fat Man is good. Definitely good pull, dude. If you have any other questions. Not many send the second one because you're a legend. Ah, dude. Well, thank you, man. If you have any other questions, you could, this is proof already that, yeah, people are very helpful around here. So, ask away. Luke, thank you very much for the buck as well. Luke, where are you at? And let me get my ass back in the arena before I, read this message here. Let's see. I hope the Necropolis rewards don't become irrelevant quickly. Oh, dude, I was going to read this when I was reading Abby Doe's. I forgot to come back to it. They're not going to become irrelevant quickly. Let me read the rest of your message first, though. The timing of it is bad for me, so I'd like some time to be ready to do it without rewards being easier to get in other places. I am excited. So, the rewards, they have exclusives. It's Maestro as a 6-star and 7-star and a mastery point, right? So I know you're probably more talking about the catalysts, of course. But just because, like, with those things existing, the rewards for Necropolis will never be outdated. And then even when talking about the catalysts, Crash made it a point to say that the 7-star rank 3 rank up resources, they're not going to be super easy to get for like the next 6 months or so, at least something like that. I think he said there's like another 7-star rank 3 that'll be available from 100% clearing Act 8. And then, of course, it'll be trickling in here and there, and then eventually, yeah, those resources will really start to open up, just like they always do, right? But you'll have that time, and then even after that time, you'll still be chasing down the exclusive stuff. So. Yes, more focused on Catalyst, but that's fair that Maestro is a really cool addition. But that's really good to hear that I can take my time doing it. I didn't feel like I could do that for Abyss. One last thing I'll say, though, is that Crashed also was saying that, like, if you want the next progression title, you basically need to get your ass in Necropolis. Not a full exploration, but like a single clear is going to speed up the process a lot. So keep that in mind. All right, Carl, thank you for the 62 freaking months, Carl. Saying, BG, we are one fight away from an alliance-wide donut against poor Loki. Wow. Wow, dude. Also, you're my hero. Damn. The full donut. Holy cow. First off, that's very impressive. Second, damn you. Why did it have to be against poor Loki? Third, they need to make Alliance War harder, man. This should not be possible that the entire Alliance doesn't die. You guys are beasts, of course. Yeah, I'm sure you guys prepped and planned. And I think, did Lizer take over when Taters kind of stepped down? Is that who's leading the charge these days? Either way, regardless of who's leading things right now, very impressive. And yeah, that's awesome. Lizer did take over, and she's incredible. Yeah, shout out to Lizer. Also, I feel like I mean, also Tater is back as just a normal member. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear. I think it's good to hear. It's selfishly good to hear because Taters is awesome, and of course, like, anytime you're playing a game with friends, like, you don't want your friends to leave, right? So, like, selfishly, yeah, I don't want anyone to go anywhere, especially people that I've played with for years at a time. But also, I knew at the time he needed to kind of step back. So I hope he's found the right balance in now just being a normal member and stepping down from leadership. But I think he's in a good spot right now. Okay, that's good to hear. That's really good to hear. Okay. Carl, dude, thank you so much for the 62 bucks. Static with the 2 with the tweet as well. Static, what's going on, dude? Let's see what you got in the Tweeterverse. Ooh. Someone's prepping. Got that Strife rank up going. Okay. Unawakened, but doesn't matter. Awakened ability for Strife, from what I can recall at least, really only matters if you want to ramp up a little bit faster, but in something like Everest marathon style content, not gonna matter. So yeah, dude, it looks like you're ready to go. Congrats on the Strife rank too. He's better than Shuri for damage, I think. Possibly. I mean, Strife was kind of designed for. I mean, I think the MSG was saying this when we were going through Act 8 and we had him on call. That, yeah, I mean, Strife was designed as another option for the Abyss, and he was so overshadowed by the champs that already came before him, namely Aegon, that not a lot of people needed to use Strife back then, but he was good for it. I remember Lags on the what's it called? Lags on the beta server. I remember him doing a full Abyss run with Strife, and it's pretty impressive. So yeah, I don't know how the damage numbers stack up compared to Shuri. Have no clue. It'd be interesting to see like the data on stuff like that. But either way, probably a very solid option. So yeah. Static dude, thank you for the 2. If you end up using him, let me know how it goes. Okay, Bowl of Whales, thank you very much for the... Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. I almost skipped this. I'm so happy I went back. Because Tony, you sent over another buck, and I just thought I forgot to check it off my little list here. Dude, Tony, thank you for another buck, saying I set the block proficiency for Shuri, since that's what I'm going to run in Necropolis for the unblockable specials, because usually I run crit damage, by the way. Okay, gotcha. If a kid refuses to nap, are they guilty of resisting arrest? There's no reason to include an awful joke with that message. You also go on to say, I'm already running. With a question mark. Well, yes, if that's a question, then yes, go, run. I feel tricked. I feel baited by the actual message that only ended ultimately in a terrible joke. Take the freaking lap. Take 2 laps, damn it. All right, Bowl of Whales, thank you very much for the 5, saying got 8.3, 100%. Do I rank to my 7-star Bishop, Sunspot, or Shuri? Would be prep for Necropolis mostly. No one knows. We cannot tell you. Necropolis isn't out yet. So we don't know. If you are like the thinking right now is Shuri. Between Bishop, Sunspot, or Shuri, the thinking right now is I can fairly confidently say Shuri. But that's just the thinking right now. If you're, wanting to make this rank up for Necropolis, comes out in a few days. That info will be out there very soon, and is probably worth waiting for. So, sup, dude? Yo, lags, what's going on? What up? The 707 gamer sent it over 5, saying, who would you consider to be the rarest champ? I would say Goldpool, Maestro, or Labtron. No shot. No, well, hold on. Let's go through one by one of the champs that you mentioned. Let's start with Labtron. We'll go in a little bit of reverse order here. So Labtron, he's obtainable. He's not rare. He'll take some effort to get, but like lots of people have Labtron who were playing the game when Labyrinth of Legends was relevant, and even today when Labyrinth of Legends is not relevant, it wouldn't be that hard to go back and clear that content with like a 6-star ranked up Aegon or something. So I'd say not even close to the rarest. Maestro is going to be a little bit of a similar situation. So Maestro, he is going to start out being very rare until a few days go by, and then people will have that content cleared, and then again, he's just going to be available. Goldpool is pretty rare if we're talking about the higher rarities, as in like, wait, no, 7-star Goldpool doesn't exist yet, right? So 6-star Goldpool is kind of rare. I would say out of this list of champions, given like a month goes by after Necropolis is released, that Goldpool will be, the rarest of the list that you said here. Of all the champs, though, I would say the rarest champion is, in my opinion, keep in mind this is just my opinion, I don't know what Kabam's stats on it actually are. 6-star Punisher is very rare. He actually, well, he's available. The 6-star version's available in here now, right? So technically he became a bit less rare this month. But even still, not that many people, I'm sure, have pulled Punisher out of those crystals. Hard to say how many people did. But like, oh, come on. What the hell? There's no way I hit the back button. My hand is not even close to the back button. What the hell? All right, anyway. So, prior to this month of him being available in those Cav crystals, the only way to get a 6-star Punisher would be to, whoops, I keep passing it, the Thronebreaker Arena Crystal here, and look at the drop rates. 0.02%. That's not 2%. That's not 0.2%. It's 0.02%. And it takes 50,000 battle trips per try. Extremely rare. I think this is, I would say, the rarest champ in the game. 6-star Immortal Iron Fist 2. No, Immortal Iron Fist is pretty rare, but Punisher, I would say, is more rare. I remember when 3-star Hulk was the rarest champ in the game. The memories. 3-star Hulk. He was available what, in the beta, which I didn't play, but then I think he was also given out around 12.0 time or something. He was pretty rare for a while there. Okay, yeah. I think this is the rarest one, though. Again, I don't know now that he was available in these crystals. That definitely changes things a little bit, but still very rare. Okay. Jim sent it over too. Jim, thank you very much. Saying, hey, BG, in honor of Pastor Coco, tweet. Okay. Let's take a little look-see here. Let's see. What do we got on the Tweeterverse? Okay, let's see. Hey, can you please talk about this? Pastor Coco is such a great person, and he, along with his wife, have cancer diagnosis, and they have 2 kids. Any publicity will absolutely help this cherished member of the community and their GoFundMe. Yeah, so it's tough for me to talk about because, I don't... First off, this is a terrible situation. But, like, because I don't know Pastor Coco on a personal level, I don't know what he's okay with being talked about, you know? He did put the information out there publicly and does have a GoFundMe, so I think it's okay that we're talking about it. But still, like, is he subpar summoner? Yes. But yeah, if you guys did want to contribute towards that, because yeah, that's a very unfortunate situation. He does have a GoFundMe set up. That yeah, will any support, any sort of even if you can't support. Listen, guys, even if you can't support financially, throw some kind words, because those can go a long way as well. You know, and if you can support financially too, then even better. But yeah, super unfortunate situation. Abdo has it right. Cancer sucks. We all know it, and damn. Jim, dude, thank you very much for the 2, dude. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, but I man, wish them all the best and hope they make it through this. And yeah, hope you still have your Who's Carl team shirt. I feel like I'm missing out on the Carl merch, man. Okay, let me see here. Aquafiend also sending over some super chats here. Aquafiend. BG, today was a good day. My school's boy soccer won state championship for 3A, 2A, 1A. I don't even know what that means. Our whole town pretty much came down to support too. Are there that's just like divisions, I'm guessing? One state championship for 3A, 2A, 1A. I'm not good enough with the sports terminology to know what that is. Oh yeah, for Oregon State. Okay. Well, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, that sounds awesome. It only took 8 years, BG, but I finally did it. I finally pulled a 4-star Immortal Iron Fist. Dude, congrats on your Immortal Iron Fist, buddy. All right, let's head back to the arena. Just donated $30 to there because hopefully it helps. Wish I could do more. Dude, it definitely helps, man. It definitely helps. That's very kind of you to send that over. Darkest Bravo, thank you for the 2, saying, where do you farm revives and arena for units? So, revive farming has been nerfed pretty heavily from the past, and there's not a ton of ways to farm revives nowadays. Basically, the Apothecary on expert difficulty, what I recommend doing is running this place 3 times, or I should say entering this quest 3 times every day. The first time you enter, you take a look around. This can be a revive. It's usually not. I can't recall if Kabam ever shared the stats or like the odds of this being a revive. I want to guess 5% though, but maybe they gave the official numbers. I don't know. If it's a revive, then yeah, go down there first. If it's not a revive, then take the top path, because to my knowledge, at least, the top path does not spawn a revive. It only spawns on this bottom path. That's all I've ever seen, at least, and I've seen it there a pretty good amount of times. So anyway, after you do like the top path, then enter again. There's another chance for this to be a revive. Whether it's a revive or not, at this point you got to take the bottom path. So that clears it, and then enter one more time, because every time you clear a map, when you enter it again, it will once again refresh the chances of this being a revive. So just check, and if it's not a revive, you back out. And then the other daily revive source comes from the 22-hour solo events. Okay, this is new. What the hell? Is this bugged, or is it supposed to look like this? Because I don't think this looks good. Please tell me this is not new. A lot of the redesign stuff I think looks really good. Like when they bring up those offers for like, get this catalyst bundle or something. This doesn't look good. What happened here? This is like such a generic background screen. This little splash screen in the background. It is a new look. It is a new update. What happened? Lags, you like it? I think this looks like ass. I don't know, man. I think it looks really bad. I'm so surprised. This takes me back to like a MySpace page or something right here. That's what this feels like, dude. I mean, I love the art in this game. This is a rare time where I'm not on board with this one. Maybe it's not quite finished. Maybe it's the update, something slipped in there and they weren't quite ready to have the full thing. I don't know, but I do hope that what drives me crazy? There's no border around the window. Exactly, dude. There's no border around. This is straight up. This is MySpace vibes, man. MySpace was cool. I actually think they should bring MySpace back. Dude, I'm saying it's MySpace vibes, and that's kind of an insult, but at the same time, MySpace was I never even used MySpace, but I somehow long for MySpace. I can code this in HTML. Me too. Clobberin' time. Dude, I can. The thing is, you guys know I've struggled to program anything that of real value, right? I can do this. Like, I can see the code for something like this, and that's how I know it's bad. It's when I can see it. Oh, man. Okay, anyway. Forget this. It doesn't matter. The point is, you can get the revive here in the 3rd milestone. I recommend going to the 4th milestone if possible, because not only do you get this potion, which these add up quite a bit, but of course you get the units, which could then be used to purchase more revives. Ideally, though, you save the units for other things that you can't get for free, like these revives. But hey, sometimes you gotta buy the revives too. So, and then yeah, arena for units for the most part. There is some other sources, but it's mostly arena. Guys, one last thing I'll say about revives. I wanted to say this a little bit earlier today, but I forgot. I was tangenting about something else. The banquet event. In past years, in the gifting event at least, you could trade revives. Was it the same way last year for the banquet event? Because if you're going to be spending a lot of units to clear Necropolis, it might just be a good idea to kind of hold off until the banquet event begins. And kind of gift yourself all those revives. So, something to consider. Why do you get a level 2 revive from 22-hour event? I only get a level 1. It depends on your progression title. I think you have to be Cavalier to start getting the level 2 revives here. I don't recall exactly what it is, though. It was a relatively new update. BG, what was your job before playing games? I invented MySpace. All right, Darkest Bravo, thank you again for the 2. Tony, thank you for another buck, saying, shall you, good sir, be able to do Twitter check also? Yeah. See what you got in the Twitterverse. What does a sprinter eat before? No. Don't hide the... What does a sprinter eat before a race? Nothing, they fast. This one is so bad it's actually funny. It's not actually funny, dude! It's taboo, man! You need Thronebreaker for the 40%? Really? Thronebreaker, huh? Okay. Surprising, but okay. I feel like they could change that to Cav. But fair enough. For the longest time, for across the board, it was just 20%. Actually, I kind of like it that it's Thronebreaker. A little bit more incentive to make that push. Either way. All right. Anyway, Tony, dude, I hope you're fast because at this point, dude, you're racking up the laps. What do you have on Twitter though? Let's see. Just pulled this guy. What guy? Just pulled this guy. I feel like Kabam / Necropolis gods are calling me. Also, can we comment how your video about revive farming was so on point? Because now you can get up to 3 revives a day and guaranteed 20% and 40% with no effort. This is a touchy subject still. Because while I still agree with what I said, there's still many people that agree with what they said, and what they said is not what I said, and they would still much rather have the ability just to auto fight 3.2.6 for infinite revives. So yeah, I mean, I appreciate it because I still feel the same way, but you sent over another tweet too. Maybe the picture's just not going through. Suppose this guy yeah, maybe it's not going through. Oh, you got 7-star Strife. Okay. Yeah, dude. That might be an amazing pull for you. That might be the crystal gods showing mercy upon your fingers for what they're going to have to do in the Necropolis. Could be good. Could be real good. All right, Goose, thank you very much for the book. Goose, where are you at? All right, let's see here. Goose, I don't see any message. I do see that that's your first super chat though, man. And I feel, oh, I'm so dead. There's no point even fighting this out. I can't kill him in time. Goose, I'm honored that your first super chat would go to me, though, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I hope sometimes YouTube eats comments, and I hope that it wasn't just an instance of YouTube eating the comment. But yeah. Thank you very much for the buck either way. I'm gonna mess up your name. I'm gonna try to say it anyway, but forgive me in advance if I mess it up. Nihal? That's how I'm guessing. Nihaal. Nihal, thank you very much for the 100 rupees. The double A reminds me of my favorite game of all time, Diablo 2. Baal was the final boss of Act 5. Saying, yo, BG, how you doing? I'm doing good, dude. Hopefully you are too. Hopefully I didn't completely mess up your name. But yeah, man, thank you very much for the 100 rupees. It's been a good day, I gotta say. Wait. Oh, I thought I saw a B Manny in here for some reason. Wait, I'm gonna lose. Did I just lose my streak? It has not been a good day. I'm so close to the final milestones. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I saw B Manny in here, and I got so excited to see B Manny. Turns out it was only Grand, which I feel bad saying because Grand is also super cool. It's just that I already knew that Grand was in here. I saw the Grand Scheme, but I thought I saw the B Manny. I lost my streak now. Son of a B Manny. Grant, exactly. Man. Gotta be kidding me. So close to the final milestone. Now my Elgato is possessed or something too. Well, that's just lovely. Anyone know an exorcist? We back? I think we're back. Okay. Oh. We go again. Your pronunciation was pretty close. It is like the HAA is like a small laugh. So like Nihal? Nihal, is that it? Nihal? Oh man, either way, I think it's a sweet name. I'm clearly messing it up. But I think it's a really cool name. So I hope you don't take it any kind of way that I'm messing it up. I'm just bad with names. Yes, exactly. Okay, cool, man. Well, that's awesome. Hey, speaking of subpar summoner, we got the Coco Man in here. What's up, dude? Heading to bed, but I want to say thank you for sharing. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Like we were just saying, sorry to hear that you have to go through all this, man. And all I could really say is I'm just hoping for the best. We all are. But yeah. Delithius sending over 10. Delithius. Dude, thank you very much for the 10 saying, oh, no, you done did it now. Rank in MCOC your 8 MySpace friends. Evil laugh. So, I never used MySpace. As a kid, so hold on. Let me see what year MySpace came out. I'm pretty sure that was like, it was like 8th grade for me. I'm gonna lose my streak at 1 trying to type in MySpace release date on Google. What? No way, dude. August 2003? Are you serious? Okay, so that was not 8th grade for me. I was like, yeah, I was 16 at that point. Interesting. Maybe I was thinking of Neopets. Because that's the reason why I didn't mess with MySpace. I was too busy playing Neopets. And also, I was like, dude, what is all this? I mean, I don't even know if people use the term social media. I was 3. Lags. Did you have a top 8 friends at 3 years old? Yeah, I don't even know if people use the term social media yet. I don't know when that started being used. But I thought it was really dumb at the time. And looking back, I don't think it's actually that dumb. I think it was actually pretty cool, and I kind of wish that I participated in the MySpace stuff. I never really got into Facebook, and I'm pretty happy about that. I'm still not into Facebook. But I don't know, MySpace, because like I like having my own thing here on YouTube. You know, it feels like I carved out my own very small slice of the internet. And there's some things on YouTube that I wish you could just take like a step or two further. And YouTube, you know, they add new features all the time, but it's such a massive thing at this point that like they're very slow to add any features. And even the features they add, it's not going to turn it into an actual like personal space. And I wonder how it would do today if there was more of a thing like that. I don't know. The only thing the reason I was even saying this though, is because Delithius brought up like the 8, like your top 8 friends or something like that, right? I wouldn't feel comfortable with that, man. That's one of the things that I'm happy that I never got into MySpace for, because I don't want to rank my friends. That sounds miserable. I don't want to rank my friends. I don't want to see my rank within other friends. Like, no. I'm good on all that stuff. I want my own little slice, my own MySpace, right? This is the perfect name for it. I want that to be able to like express myself, but I don't even need like any friends list or anything like that. Screw that. B Manny number 8, Grand number 9. Oh my god. 6-year-old me definitely missed out on MySpace. You're in my top 8, Brian. Oh my goodness. You know what? Maybe they should bring. Maybe the top 8 is all right. Because hearing that's pretty nice. You're definitely ranked as the most Brian Grant of all the Brian Grants I know, and I know at least 2. Okay, you're you're not talking about like you personally know 2, right? You're just saying you know of 2, which really is just 1 if it's the one I'm thinking of, because yes, that was me that played in the NBA. I just look a little different these days. That's all. I'm getting annihilated here. Dude, I am getting my ass kicked. It's just arena. What is going on tonight? My focus is awful. I'm happy I'm not playing Battlegrounds tonight because it would have been terrible. Remember I met him and he was a great tipper. Yeah, I tipped pretty well. I actually don't remember that though, Avdo. I don't remember that, man. I'm sure you told me, but yeah. Yeesh BG, nice dodging of the ranking of your top 8 friends. Wait, Delithius, did you want me to actually rank? Dude, I thought you were talking about champions even. Rank in MCOC your 8 MySpace friends. Oh, man. So you're talking about like... Yeah, like actual friends, actual people that I've played with. No, screw that. I'm not doing that. First off, it's not dodging the question. It's I don't have an answer to that question because I wouldn't want to do that, you know? So, like, it's not something I ever thought about and not something that I ever want to think about. The moment you start ranking people over one another, like, I don't know. I feel like that's just not good. whether they know what their rank is or not, or whatever. Just valuing someone over someone else like that. Nah. Red Dog, thank you very much for the bucks. Hey, BG, can you tell us about the best boss you've ever fought? I've had some fights with the boss at my last job. This is probably not what you're talking about, but I'm not going to tell the story, but I in my head, I will probably never forget the best fight I've had with my with one of my bosses. All right, anyway, best boss in MCOC. I'm assuming that's what you're actually talking about here, Red Dog. Let me read the question again. Can you tell us about the best boss you've ever... Okay. Wait. Maybe you're just talking about in any game at all. You're talking about... I was just... Okay. You clarify. I was assuming any game. Okay. Yeah. My bad. Ooh. Best boss I've fought in any game. Wow. The best boss I fought in any game is just trying to keep MCOC from crashing, dude. Okay, so this is a really tough question. Sometimes when you're playing a PvP game and you're trying to like ascend to the next rank, or like, let's say you're going from like Gladiator Circuit to the Victory Track to Gladiator Circuit. You'd call that last match the final boss. And I'll have a different answer for you too. But one of the first thing that comes to mind is actually many moons ago. We're talking like, what is it, 2012, 2013? I don't know, whatever the year was. No, maybe it was even before that, 2010. Whatever the year was, in like WoW Arena, the first time we had really pushed to try to get Gladiator, which was like the 0.02% or whatever it was. I don't know. It was not many teams in total that get Gladiator, and we were playing, very suboptimal stuff. But yeah, just some of those matches. Okay, but anyway, more interesting in video games, just in general. I don't know the best bosses. My first thought goes to like Legend of Zelda games, because while they're not the most difficult, I feel like Zelda draws this amazing balance, and this goes for pretty much every Zelda game I've ever played, where they have this amazing balance of like intensity, but you'll probably make it through. You might die, and I've certainly died, but like you'll probably make it through. It's not so bad that you're gonna have to beat your head against the wall for hours on end to get through. But like in like Link to the Past, I'll pull up a picture. But all right, let me finish this fight first, and then I'll pull up a picture. But Link to the Past, in the mountains, when you are trying to get one of the pendants before you get the Master Sword, there's like a snake boss, but it's like a weird snake boss. Let me start grabbing the picture now. And he can knock you off the ledge. And he does knock you off the ledge a lot. Link to the Past. I'm going to type in snake boss. It's definitely not what it's called, but I hope it... Here we go. No. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it looks like this. And you could only hit the tail of this thing. And this thing is like moving around sporadically, and it's much faster than you are. And anytime that you like hit it in a different spot, you get pushed back. And all of this area right here and this little patch will knock you down a level. And it's like just the biggest insult because you don't die, but you have to then climb your way back up and do the fight again. You have to start over. You only have to hit it like a few times. I think it's like 6 regular hits or 3 like sword spin hits or something like that. It's not that bad, but the amount of times getting knocked out, like I really enjoy the balance and like the uniqueness of the Legend of Zelda boss because they're so simple but like so perfect. So if we're talking about best, I would say it's the best boss I've ever fought is probably in a Zelda game. The most difficult bosses I've ever fought were probably raid bosses in World of Warcraft. There's not really any single player game. Well, the most difficult single player boss I've ever fought. I don't know the bosses themselves, but the game I'm thinking of, dude, I still gotta play the sequel to this game. Hold on. Oh, damn it, I went to the wrong. When pulling up Google Images, they don't show very well on stream, so I always got to go to like a different browser. Okay, but there's a game called Rogue Legacy, and this game super fun. You are designed to die in this game. The entire point of the game is that you die, and then like your lineage carries on. So you, in like a normal playthrough of the game, first time going through, you probably die like 40 times or something like that. I don't know. I died a lot. But it's intentional. Like it's made to be very difficult, and then you get stronger and stronger each time. You carry some things over, you unlock certain things, and then eventually the game becomes easier. In addition to like you also figuring out the mechanics of the boss fights. And I remember this game having some really tight boss fights. And in order to like get all the achievements in the game, you also have to like go through pretty quickly. Rogue Legacy, there you go. Rogue Legacy. This game, dude, I need to play it. This is honestly one of my favorite games of all time. I really like Rogue Legacy. It's good. Did you still play WoW? Dude, I'm thinking about playing that new the new classic Season of Discovery. I'll probably mess around with that. Actually, I wouldn't even say probably. I'm gonna go as far as to say I'm definitely gonna mess around with that, but probably on a casual level. But like day one, I do plan on playing that. And then honestly, I probably won't even play day 2. But like day 1, I'll probably spend like just take that whole day to play. Yeah, man. What were some of you guys' answer for favorite bosses? So I don't even know if that was my favorite boss, by the way, in a Zelda title. It's just Zelda bosses. Dude, I feel like so many games copy from Zelda, and I'm not even mad that they do, because it's just so good in every way. Most things about Zelda games, at least. Season of Discovery, yes, looks great. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be really fun. I'm not gonna be streaming it or making videos on it or anything like that. Like I said, I'll play like a lot for that first day, and then it'll just be super casual from there. So I don't have a ton of time for I wish there was 1,000 hours in a day, man, because I'd play so many games. But there's just not enough time. God of War, Ares boss fight. If you ask me, FromSoft makes the best bosses by far. Mega Man, dude, Mega Man. I love Mega Man, but I gotta say, the boss fights in Mega Man, they're intense. I wouldn't put them up there with like some of the best boss fights I've had though. Mega Man for me is like I like the levels, I like the music, I like the system of, you know, kind of like the big rock paper scissors, figuring things out. I liked a ton of things about Mega Man, but a lot of the boss fights in that game have never been my favorite. That said, I haven't played the newer ones. The newer ones seemed more interesting, but I can't even recall. Let me see here. Steatic saying best boss is Psycho Mantis from Metal Gear Solid. Never really played Metal Gear Solid. Watched my brother play it a bunch. Don't know that boss fight by name though. Dude, he sent over another 2 as well. Static, thank you. Saying tweet Slate rank 2 preview. Still learning. Ooh, okay. Not bad. I'm a believer now. Okay. We got some damage. So this is 66,000 crit, 26,000 non-crit, and then 2 15,000s in red. That's a good bit of damage there. One thing that I'm not sure about with Strife, because he was really good in the Abyss, right? He had a style of play in the Abyss. Doesn't he have like a passive damage over time that he's able to refresh with his heavy? I wonder if when time is the constraint, I wonder how he holds up in that sort of setting. But yeah, seems like he'll be pretty solid at least. Metroid would be up there for me. Sentimental reasons. Yeah, fair. Destiny boss fights. Gotcha. Maybe he doesn't know who Ragnaros is. What? Excuse me? Maybe I don't know who Ragnaros is. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, Ragnaros is cool. I mean, I don't know. I didn't raid that much in WoW. And Ragnaros, the few times that I actually fought that dude, we were able to just blow past all the mechanics. So like he looks really cool, and it was tense at times and stuff like that, but I never even really saw all the mechanics that guy had. Okay, Delithius, thank you very much for another 5 saying, well, no duh, buddy. That's why I started that super with now you done did it. Why MySpace was rough, had to choose favorites. Yeah. I'm sure some people loved it too, but that is one of the things that I would not have loved about it, that's for sure. See, I would rather have a top 8 of like interests, of just things that I'm currently most interested in, because I think that's more interesting. Because then, like, whatever your highest interest is, and you can find other people of those similar interests. But I never want to rank people. Anyway, Delithius, nice try. It's a good try there, buddy. I don't fault you for trying. But yeah, ain't gonna happen. Okay. Nihal, dude. By the way, I'm gonna try my best to remember your name, but I swear this always happens too. I'm gonna, like, by tomorrow I'm gonna forget. But Nihal, thank you very much for another 50 rupees saying BG, Messi or Ronaldo. Ah, dude, I'm not into soccer. or football, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I got no dog in that race, or whatever. I mean, I don't know if that's even the right term, because it's not even a race. But either way, yeah, I've never really been into soccer. The only time that I ever kind of got into soccer, I will say, there was one year I worked with this guy. Dang, what was his name? Oh my god. There's no shot that he'd ever be listening to this stream or anything like that, but like, I hate that I forget names, and I want to be like, because I could picture exactly how he looks. And I'm just forgetting his name right now. But anyway, someone I worked with was super into soccer, and they had their specific job. They only had to do something. Like they were just kind of like on guard. They were like actual security compared to what I was doing, which was more like customer service type of, security. So it was less downtime. But anyway, they had, due to the nature of what they were doing, they had a lot of downtime, and they were super into soccer. I just like, I don't know. Sometimes when you like, you see the passion in someone else, it's infectious. So like that 1 year, I didn't really know like the teams or the people on the teams or anything like that, but I was actually watching the World Cup just because, I don't know, man. Like I said, it's kind of infectious. So how'd you get 12 mil points with only 7 wins? Hacks. I'll teach you the hacks. Just click the link in the description. You have to order a bald cap. That's the rule. But once you order a bald cap, you'll also get a set of instructions that will allow you to get 1 million points for every 3 fights that you win in the arena. Dog in that fight, horse in that race. Yeah. The dog in that fight was probably better, I guess. I don't like intentionally making other people feel bad, which that list would do. Unless they've wronged me, then I love it. I was going to say, Abdo. At least 1 out of every 4 messages that you send me is just pure insults. You lying SOB. All right, Steve Addict, thank you for another 5 saying, to beat that boss, you have to unplug. No. You have to unplug your controller from the PS1 or from the player 1 slot and plug it into the player 2 slot. You couldn't read your mind that way. Wow. Wow. I feel like the first time I fought a boss like that would blow my mind. And then like if I wanted to play it again, I'd be like all cozied up under a blanket or something like that. Just hands like not even out of the blanket, just like try to play through, all lean back. And then I'd be like, I don't want to get up and change controllers right now, dude. But that is pretty funny, man. That's pretty interesting. Interesting. World Cup 2022 had 3 billion watchers. Kind of crazy. Was it actually 3 billion? Because I don't know if I believe that. Was it 3 billion views? Because like 3 billion people watching all at the same time or something. Yeah. There's no shot that like half of the entire world was tuned in. It's a huge thing. I totally get it's a huge thing. One of the hugest things in the entire world. Probably the biggest sports related thing in the world. Is there something bigger? I don't even know if the Olympics are bigger. The Olympics are kind of lame. There's some things that are cool about it, don't get me wrong. But I would say Olympics feels so dated, whereas the World Cup doesn't, you know? World Cup's, it's been around forever, but it doesn't feel dated by any means. So which one is actually bigger? Probably World Cup, I'd guess. All right. I had more stuff in the overflow. Yeah, I need to claim this stuff before I forget. There was a live watch. It was over 3 billion. Now, I don't think you're lying. I just feel like... I wonder if there's a... I wonder if we're thinking of the same things here. Let me see if I can Google something about it. How many people watched the World Cup? We'll start there. Okay, this is very insane still, but it is about half the numbers. They were saying FIFA has claimed that around 1.5 billion people watched the 2022 World Cup final live on television. I still don't believe this number. Because they say live on television. If I had to guess, because this is what I would do if it were my job to record how many people watched an event, I wouldn't record just the people that are watching on TV. I would record the people that are watching on TV, watching on streams on the internet, anyone who saw a clip of anything related to the World Cup on Twitter, like all this stuff. These are all just impressions, and those are the things that I'd be recording, and that is totally believable. But like 1.5 billion, that's a lot. That's a lot. Crazy though. It's possible, but that's definitely a lot lower than 3 billion. 3 billion is 37% of the population, BG. Yeah. I mean, I was estimating with whatever number I said. If I said half or something like that, I was just rounding. In the World Cup, you have one final. In the Olympics, you have 100 finals. So I don't think it's comparable. That's true. That's fair. It's a lot of events. But even if, I'm saying, like, even if you totaled up all the events in the Olympics, I wonder how that would compare to something like the World Cup. Because, I mean, that's one of the reasons why the Super Bowl is so big. Even though, like, the World Series is a huge deal, the Super Bowl feels like it's on another level because it's just that one day. But yeah, football or soccer, the biggest sport on earth. Yeah, without a doubt. I'm definitely aware of that. Just made platinum in Battlegrounds and hitting lots of accounts with 5 and 4 stars. What's with that? So once you hit a certain rating in Battlegrounds, it goes by like initially when you start playing, Kabam tries to match you up with similar level accounts, but as you climb up, in order to prevent people from just like kind of skating under with a lower roster, or you know, they don't want to punish people for having stronger rosters. So once you hit a certain point, everybody's just kind of queuing up against one another, and sometimes that means the matches are very mismatched. But it's kind of the way it is. GG, will 18k units get me the top bundle? Ooh, hello. Oh, I was hoping that would be 225. It's all right. I'll take the 75. GG, 1.5 billion people viewers. That was just for one game. I would need to look into it more, but like I said, I don't know if that means they viewed the entire game or if that includes clips that we're seeing on Twitter or something like that. You could certainly say, you could make any claim in this chat right now and I wouldn't be able to dispute it or something, and it might be correct. Whatever you guys are saying might be correct. All I know is these people like money. And in order for them to pull in the biggest amount of money, they need to make it seem like the most amount of people are watching. Because the more people are watching, the more people see the advertisements. Advertisements in the stadiums, and what are the football or soccer jerseys? What do they look like? Do they have like sponsors on them? Or just all that stuff. Either way, more number equal more money. So I wouldn't just be going off of like who's watching on TV is all I'm getting at. Many sponsor, of course they do. Yeah, I figured, but I don't know. So yeah, that's all I'm getting at is there's a lot of people in this world that don't own a TV. So even though there's like, yeah, there's technically a lot of people on this planet, the fact that 1.5 billion would be watching on TV or something like that, that's... They play for fun, Brian. Yeah. Listen, I know they have sponsors. I just didn't know if they were on the jersey, okay? I don't know how it worked because certain sports you can't have sponsors. Is that maybe that's just collegiate stuff though, or does that stuff even have sponsors? Dude, I don't know, man. I have no idea. Whatever. You'd be surprised. I've seen TVs hooked up in village huts using car batteries. Interesting. Alan, thank you very much for the 2. Saying 8 wins till I finish the victory track for number 2. Ooh, Alan, nice, dude. Good luck to you. Only 8 more. Not bad. You got to remember, people watching big groups of family on one TV. Exactly. So how do you estimate that? How do you get those stats? If there's 20 people watching on one television, how do you know? If a tree falls in the forest and there's no one around to watch the World Cup with you, does it make us... I don't know. No, it's a valid question, Brian. Some jerseys are way more sponsored than others. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I imagine there's some elements. Like I said, they're trying to get the... I fully believe... Here's the only thing that matters. A lot of people watch the World Cup. We all agree on that. The other stuff is... It's just... It's the specifics. But I fully believe an absolute butt ton of people watched. I just want to know how they measure the numbers. All right, Alan, thank you for... Oh, wait, dude, you sent over another buck a while ago. I was so tangenting about this. Or was that the first one I read? Oh, no. Yeah, I was tangenting so hard about this. I'm so sorry. I would have eventually got to it. But yeah. Dude, yeah, good luck with your final 8 matches, man. You got 3 more days to pull it off. You got this, dude. You totally got this. PG, just so you know, World Cup finale was the... Is that most? Is that a typo for most? Yeah, I think so. Watched event in history. I would believe that, yeah. That I would fully believe. Even if someone didn't tell me, if someone just asked me, hey, what do you think the most watched event in the world was? I probably would have said World Cup without thinking about it. Okay. Fake $1 Polish. Yuki, you kidding me? You with the fake bucks too? I'm not going to read your last one because it looks like it goes into politics. However true or not true, or however true, let's just say true, it is. Still, I don't want to start any sort of political discussion, so yeah. We're going to keep that out of here. But it's time to call it a night either way. So, before I go, shout out to Delithius for being tonight's biggest D. And thank you to everyone else as well. By the way, I'll say this, actually. So, before I go, one last thing about football, soccer. I'm sorry to keep calling it soccer because I know everywhere it's football, but here it's soccer. Anyway, here's another reason why I know it's so big, and here's why I wouldn't have to think twice about like saying the biggest event is probably the World Cup, you know? I like paying attention to like what other things happen on YouTube. It fascinates me, man. I'm interested in it, you know? Even though I don't really participate in very much of it and kind of just play this game and stream and stuff. But still, I'm very interested in things that happen on YouTube. And of course, there's no way to catch it all, right? But I do know of certain things like the Sidemen like charity match or whatever. And that in itself, I think they filled a stadium, and wasn't there like 60,000 people in attendance for a basically YouTuber soccer match where they were able to sell out a crazy stadium and then have a ton of people live watching it. Let me see if I could find it. Sidemen charity match 2023. Number of people watching, I guess. Okay, over 67,000. Here, let me. Ah, crap. Hold on, I have to change this. Here we go. The 2023 Sidemen charity football match was the most successful to date, with over 67,000 in attendance, 2.6 million peak concurrent viewers, and over 2.4 million raised for charity. See, even this number, though, if I were pulling the stats for this stuff, I'm telling you, I would be looking at like, okay, let's get the live viewers that were on Twitch, that were on YouTube, probably broadcast on a bunch of channels, probably a bunch of people restreaming it. We're collecting all these numbers, man. That's what I'd be doing. Maybe this is not what this is. Maybe that was just on like at the official stream or something. I don't know. All I know is that I'd be trying to make the numbers look in my favor as much as possible. But anyway, all that to say, I'm aware of how big a deal not only football is, but stuff like that, like special events. Anyway, I'm gonna head on out of here. I will. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you all have a great rest of the night. Once again, shout out to Delithius, and thank you to the rest of you guys. I'll see you See you tomorrow. Night, everybody.